What's up, y'all? This is Ace Boogie coming to you live and direct. Um, so I got one trade for you today that we're gonna go over. Looking at some other stuff in the markets, there's been some really good runners today and the last couple days. Um, boom. So what we got pulled up here is KRTX. This is the daily chart, and wow, what a runner this has been. Went from $20 all the way up to $1.50 in just 2 days. Crazy supernova here. So I didn't get a chance to play it on the front side of the move, but today, as you can see from my markers, I played it on the back side of the move. Um, I shorted the first red day and basically shorted when the stock was red on the day already, and it was breaking under key area on the chart. And we'll get into the intraday chart here in a second. And I covered right where previous support was um, on this first big day. So its first big day, it kind of topped out right here. Then it came back down, and then the next day it broke out over that. So that previous resistance becomes support now. So I figured, on the way back down, it'll be support as well, and has held true. So, so here's the intraday chart. Um, Here's the day where it went up to one was it 155, one yeah, 150, 152. So yeah, it went up to 152 on this day. Came down hard. This was like 10% almost, 20%, 18% came down, and that was the real telltale sign. It had some hard pulls back here, but everyone knew it was pretty overextended. It bounced off of VWAP good on this day. It kind of held together, but this double top was like a double top of death at 140. It was not getting back into the 150s. Today it opened up weak, spiked back up to that 140 area before topping out again. So this is a triple top. Topped out on here once, twice, and three times. Um, if you're aggressive, you could take a short in the pre-market, but wouldn't do that. Anyways, it came all the way back down and broke and went red um, by the time the market opened. It spiked up a little bit, but really was just trickling down and going red on the day. So I shorted in the afternoon. Best time to short, right off the sideways price action. So it cracked the VWAP right here, and I was a little bit late to it, but I ended up shorting this down move right here. And I was risking the high of this candle, the high of the last, um, the previous high in the lower high downtrend. So this was a high, this is a lower high, and this is another lower high. So I was just risking this previous lower high. If it broke over, really, if it broke over, 125.50, I was ready to get out. But it didn't. It actually cracked VWAP nicely and ended up cracking lower day. So that could have been another entry for you. You're more conservative, wait for it to crack the lower day right here in this move and short all the way down to that. So hold on, turn this down. So I was actually waiting for it to crack 100. I was thinking, man, if it gets down, below 110 into the 105s, it could definitely crack a 100. So the first time it went down, it went straight down, cracked 100 down to 99 for just a couple of minutes, and then it popped right back up. Um, it popped up. I'm like, all right, cool. I know it can get down to 100. Next time it retests that low, I'm gonna just take it off. And that's exactly what it did. Came back down, popped down to like $97. I think I covered at 98.99. And then from there, it found support, and now it's making like higher or higher lows. So It may go sideways tomorrow and continue downwards, but I made roughly what almost 20% off of this, 16% off of this. So I'm pretty satisfied with this. This is probably the highest price short I ever got executed on. Interactive brokers have shares, still 15,000 shares left. And when I shorted, it's only shorted 10 shares, about $1,000 worth. So made 194 off of it. So definitely decent. So that was the play today. Just doing the trade recap. There are some other noticeable runners. CGIX I was looking at. Um, Reverse split play. You know, this is one of the setups that we track, and this one worked, to a T today. Start spiking in the pre-market. That's when you want to start longing these early in the pre-market. And by the time the market opened, it came down back to $4 at support, and that could have definitely been a buy signal right at the market open. Ended up spiking up and then breaking the pre-market high. And that's where you got to sell into. You got to sell into this break. Maybe it hits 7, maybe it doesn't, but you got to sell into the push to 7 or push through 7. Actually went all the way up to 779, so it pushed pretty good, but then came down hard. So after it came down hard, man, people were shook at this ticker. So it was trading real choppy after that. It had a little mini squeeze, towards the 3 o'clock hour, 2:30, but then it just fell apart. But yeah, you play these ones early. But I don't want to go over too much right now. I just definitely wanted to go over um, my KRTH. I'm sorry, KRTX short. I think that was a decent play, good trade plan, good trade execution. So Ace Boogie signing out.